everyone, welcome back to PlaycrastiNation Population 330, and welcome back to the next episode of Let's Demo, the series where we test out Isaac mods on the Steam Community Workshop page. Today, I'm pretty excited because we're going to be testing out an item that, at least to me, looks like it might be ridiculously overpowered. I don't know how exciting and or cool this is. I mostly just want to test out how broken this item is, because that's what a lot of the comments say. So let's go ahead and get into it. This one is called Condolences. It is an active item. Excuse me, I'm trying to scroll down the page. Hello. It's an active item with a 12-room charge. When used, all enemies in the room become friendly, and those friendly enemies will then follow you from room to room to room, and it can only die to other enemies. So it's kind of like a, what do you want to call that? It's kind of similar to, I guess, Pokego in terms of the enemies that are the friendly, charmed enemies that you spawn follow you until they die, except for this time you can use it in rooms. Now, I know that alone may not seem that broken. The broken part comes in because you can also use this on bosses. So I'm a little excited to figure out how broken this is and see how it works. So this was created by, it looks like we got 3 creators. We have Panther, Astro Penguin 642, and PJJ Legend. But without further ado and without any further name saying, let's go ahead and go as Isaac. Now this is going to be the first time I think we've ever done an active item. We must have had Eden's Blessing on the last run because we have a free item there. So let's go ahead and do give item, Condolences, and there we go. Okay, I was like, my D6 has become something it's not. So we have Condolences, 12-room charge, as you can see there. If you guys want the seed, 71DH4TPH. Again, I don't know that those seeds actually do anything for you, but, you know, maybe. So I don't want to use it yet. We obviously know what it does because I have described it to you, I would think, in a manner. I mean, I didn't write the description, but I would think the description is written in a manner that makes it pretty, and the item itself just is pretty intuitive. So I think it's fairly obvious, like what I said is going to happen. A vert pill. I think it would be pretty obvious what we're going to see when we use this. So, really, I don't want to... Okay, so now that we have a battery charge, I will go ahead and use it. So we come in this room, we get a bunch of enemies, and we say, I want all of you. Okay, that is one stipulation that it said, you may notice. We have only 2 flies, even though there were a ton of flies in the room. One stipulation was that you only get 1 of any given enemy. Which kind of stinks on that room, because that room could have been great. Well, flies are kind of weak in general, but it had the, the chance to be great. This is another chance where you could say, ah... So what I tried to do there was very quickly click the button and tried to make them friendly so that we didn't die. Little larva. I think when we shoot fire, or no, we shoot poop, we get a fly or a spider or something like that. So hopefully we get a battery charge so we can use this on the boss. We do not. Nor does it look like we're going to have enough money to make a second secret room happen. We will take paperclip. So we're not going to get to charm this boss, unfortunately. Let's remember that for next time. All right, goodbye. Let's remember that for next time. And I will use it on the next one, because I'm curious, so you can charm bosses, but do the bosses have as much HP as they normally do? Because I feel like that would be insane. I mean, most of the comments, like I said, were little overpowered, probably should decrease the number of charges, because that's why they make it a 12-room charge. But even as a 12-room charge, you can basically get, at least in the later floors, that's pretty much a guarantee that you stop every boss. I'm also excited to see if we can use it on literally any boss. For example, can we get a Mom's Heart following us around? A Mega Satan following us around? I think that should be our goal. Okay, awesome. I think that should be our goal, is to try and capture the biggest, baddest bosses that we possibly can. And if we can make that, if we can have a Mega Satan, I mean, the problem is, though, you would charm Mega Satan and the fight would be over and then the run would end, technically. So I don't know that that's actually possible to make happen, but, that's what we're going to learn today. This isn't, it's a modded item, it's not a real item, so it's not like the... I don't know, it's already in the coding. Well, it is in the coding, so we could definitely go figure it out, but I don't know how to do that, so instead we learn the way that Einstein did, which is through stealing a lot of other people's work. Excuse me, I'm just kidding. That was Thomas Edison. Is this the second episode in a row I've talked about Thomas Edison? I don't know why I guess I was talking about inventors. I have no idea. I have an itchy bicep that I'm going to go ahead and handle real quick, and then we'll get back to this. I would still like to get a deal with the devil. Hello. I would still enjoy getting a deal with the devil if we could, so... tinted rock, well, also, like, we have no way of accessing tinted rocks, so that's not good. Okay, we're good. Yeah, we need, like, bombs to access tinted rocks as well. It's not just as simple as getting a tinted rock. We need a way to access as well. There is a said bomb, but we did not get a tinted rock. Use a bomb, try to find curse room, I mean secret room, which is not there. All right, good to know. We'll go ahead and take this. We'll try to fight our boss without taking it. Well, we won't have to worry about it, actually, now that I think about it, because the second we enter the boss fight, who do we got? We got Monstro, not for long. Monstro is now my best friend. As you can see, Monstro deals no damage to me. And we'll go ahead and head into the deal with the devil here. Monstro's gonna jump. We'll go ahead and take Campy Conception. So this is where we're going to find out just how broken this is. I will go ahead and visit Curse Room because I feel like you might as well. Did Monstro just change to Champion Monstro and now he's regular again? I thought I saw Red Monstro for a second. Maybe no, that's Red Monstro. Thought I may be seeing things. I am not. So if Monstro has the same HP as normal Monstro, I don't see how he would ever die. Because especially considering, you know, hopefully the goal is we're going to have a 12-room charge by the time we reach the boss fight every time. By the end of the game, we may just have every boss on our side. Dude, the chest is going to be so good with this. You get double cage room. Don't think so. Also, like, obviously this is already extremely overpowered. But depending on, like, the level of... what do you want to call it? Depending on, like, the level of difficulty of the boss that you get... This could go from overpowered to actually unfair in a matter of seconds. Okay, did I take... I don't think I took... I almost called it deal with the devil damage. I don't think we lost our deal with the devil is what I'm trying to say. So Monster just jumps around. I can't tell how much damage he's dealing. It seems like maybe not a ton, which is like probably good considering that would be, like I said, it's already pretty broken, but it would be even furthermore broken. If we could get some keys... That would be pretty cool, I think. Don't kill me. Do not kill me. If we could get some keys, though, that would be awesome. Also, I shouldn't have taken a deal with the devil because I very clearly stated in my bylaws that I was definitely planning on doing deals with the angel so that we could try and get a Mega Satan fight. We're going to have to hope for... Well, we can't do Dad's Key because we'll lose our active item. There's a key. I'll go ahead and visit our item room. Well, how do we get out of that issue? Well, we get extremely powerful, and we use self-sacrifice rooms to get guaranteed deals with the angel. If that's even how it works, I don't know. I will pay some money to this because it's not a real run, so I don't really care about money, don't really care about HP. Mostly just care about getting some cool items. None of these are that cool of items. I guess we'll take Little Haunt because we're stuck with it, but that's, it's not okay, actually. I was mostly joshing. Let's go fight our boss, and by fight, I mean steal. It's like kind of... I love overpowered items. Like, obviously that's fun. I love overpowered items because they can make the run extremely interesting. Also, I think that just like the design of the actual pedestaled item itself looks really good. But even though I love overpowered items, I usually like them, like if you're talking about like a brimstone, a godhead, it's typically because they make it to where you just dominate everything, and it like there's a difference to me between being so strong and overpowered that you kill bosses in one shot and having an item that lets you steal bosses essentially in one shot. There's a difference to me. It's a very slight difference, but it's enough of a difference that I'm not going to say, like, that doesn't make this a bad item. I will say it kind of takes the fun out of the actual boss fights themselves. But if you're really just looking for I want to destroy everything, then this is probably your ticket. I mean, even though we have these bosses, they're not doing a ton of damage. Okay, maybe they are. It doesn't seem like they're doing a ton of damage, though. This is going to go very well with Bloody Lust, so I would like to give this guy a little bit of our HP, maybe get a syringe out of it. Can't help but notice. Not a syringe. Double health upgrade, we may as well go for. Just to, like I said, we may want to use those self-sacrifice rooms to try and get deals with the angel, or not deals with the angel, but just to get the key piece guys, also known as the angels, to spawn and hook us up. Okay, obviously do not want that, so we'll just continue without it. But yeah, it kind of takes the fun out of actually, like, if you enjoy fighting bosses, which maybe you don't, in which case this may make it way more fun for you. I'm doing a lot of damage with cube of meat, which I shouldn't be, but you know, if fighting bosses is your least favorite part of Isaac, then this is probably really fun for you. You're probably having a great time. We don't have a charge ready yet, so I guess we'll go... I mean, like, part of me wants to let our bosses fight that boss, just to get a good idea of how much damage it's doing. I also don't know if this is a situation like... Please don't kill Monstro. I don't know if this is a situation like in Pokemon. So, for example, when you catch a Pokemon in the wild... okay, that's not what I was looking for. When you catch a Pokemon in the wild, yes, we will take Sagittarius. Oh, we could have used it in this room, though. This will give us a good... I mean, it seems like it's doing a pretty good chunk of damage. Monstro, no! When you capture a Pokemon in the wild, the HP that it was at is the new HP that it is when it's on your team. Dark One, no! Is the HP that it is when it joins your team. So I don't know if that's a similar situation. So, like, if I get Mega Mall right here down to almost no HP, and then I use Spacebar, would he have almost no HP and die quickly? And so it's best to use it at the beginning. But now I don't really have to worry about that, because why are we crashing, though? All right, we're back. My main concern was going to be that... like, I wanted to test how much damage our bosses were doing, and then we got a good test in that room, but also both of our bosses died, so I don't feel bad anymore about just stealing whatever boss we get. So I imagine if we get a boss like Mega Fatty or something, it would be ridiculously powerful? Like, I assume he would just, like, the HP that Mega Fatty has. Well, instead we're going to get Polycephalus, which is okay. Actually, not that great. Also, that thing is a spawner, so technically gonna spawn more guys for us. I'm a fan of that. Okay, Polycephalus is our new friend. We also have one of the anus things as well. I guess you could theoretically steal this guy too. I would like you to not kill Polycephalus. Polycephalus, you want to stay underground and not get exploded. The more you can do that, the better. Oh, that was some good damage. I think the bosses do a really good chunk of damage. I do wish... maybe with like something like Spider Mod, you would be able to see this. But this is a room I've never been in. I do wish there was a way to very easily see how much HP your bosses have left. Just to kind of give you an idea of like, are they about to perish or not? Because like Monstro and Dark One were both kind of surprises to me. So I kind of would like... Please stop lagging. I would like the ability to be able to see when a boss is going to die. Like when one of my friendly bosses is going to die. I need to stop taking damage. We're not invincible. Dude, I love watching him go underground and go get these guys. It's kind of fun to watch. What bosses do I want? Like, if we... I don't know how, like, stealing Mom is going to work. Is it going to be just, like, an instant... I mean, it's basically a chaos card you don't have to throw. Which, like, I mean, it's... I feel like I'm beating a dead horse here, which... PETA, I feel like, would have a lot of problems with. I feel like they would even have problems with the saying, so I'm surprised it is still existing in our colloquial English. But I think, like, saying that this item is overpowered, that's very clear. I've made myself clear on that. I think it is overpowered. But could you, like, steal... It's basically just like a chaos card that you don't have to throw, which is awesome because it's just an insta-win. But the question is, can you steal something... Like, well, we get Gish here, so we'll go ahead and take Gish. We will get our deal with the devil. Can you steal something like, who is it? Like Mom or something. Like a boss that's not necessarily, I mean, it's like a different functioning boss, because, you know, Mom's got the eyeballs on the wall and stuff, so it's a little bit different. Dude, as long as this guy keeps spawning stuff, we're getting free other enemies to go, so we're becoming more powerful than this game could ever imagine. I would like to steal more guys. Let's steal one of these guys. Nice. I mean, I feel like the more is the merrier at this point. May as well come in here. I mean, those options is good. Are they killing each other? Because I can't, like, we need some team unity here, and this is really not good for it, that you're blasting each other. If you end up killing one of my... Oh, Gish is launching explosions. Hopefully those cannot damage me. So can I steal portals? That is our next thing to test, is if we can steal portals. Mulligan is great. We're already 2/3 of the way to becoming Guppy. This kind of gives us, you know, at least... I'd say like 1/3 the strength of Guppy, just because you're obviously not spawning. Well, technically it's you only spawn 1 in 6, so it should be 1/6, but it's even less so because you're also you don't have the ability to fly. So maybe it's like 1/10 as good as the actual Guppy transformation, but it's still really good in and of itself. So you can't really complain too much. Now, hopefully we don't lose this. I can't help but notice I haven't gotten a single damage upgrade over the course of this entire thing. Now, also, I haven't had to fight a boss over the course of this entire thing. So, while this item is OP, it's honest... Well, I guess Bloody Lust is kind of a damage upgrade. While this item is definitely OP as far as, like, having bosses fight for us and not having to fight bosses. In both regards, it's pretty overpowered. But honestly, like, on this run... It's been kind of a necessity thus far. We haven't really gotten anything that makes me feel safe about not dying. All right, I thought I exploded, but I did not. We haven't really gotten anything that's made me feel... Where did Leech come from? Oh, I have Cambion Conception. I've taken enough hits, and I got that. I was like, I don't remember sucking up a little Leechy boy, so I don't think he's ours. But actually, he is ours. He just was acquired in means other than what I was thinking. Okay, so we need to hit item room, we need to hit boss fight. This is the depths 2, so actually... Oh, wait. So you could steal... We have to do boss rush, first of all, because every... I guess you get 2 charges a wave, or 1 charge a wave. However many charges you get a wave, there is a self-sacrifice room in here. Like, I should go for it, but our HP is just... I mean, our HP is fine right now, but it could be better. Let's go for it. Let's try. I wanna see if we can steal Mega Satan. I feel like that's the ultimate test of this item and its OP-ness. I was not trying to say the word for phallus, but it just kind of came out that way. Okay. I don't want to get rid of all of my HP, obviously, so we'd like to... I've teleported to a deal with the angel, which I assume we can only take 1 of. But if we are going to take any of them, like Miter's probably best for long-term survival, but Wafer gives us more plays. So we're going to take Wafer. And then we'll continue playing. We will get Circle of Protection. Not that great, but it's okay. We're hoping to get the payout where you get a ton of Spirit Hearts. If we get the payout where you get a ton of Spirit Hearts, then... all's well that ends well. All right, I would like to not die. We should go grab some hearts just to be safe. Just to be safe. I don't think we're going to die, and I also need to make sure I'm going fast enough that we can still make it to boss rush. But all of those things, like assuming all of those things do hold true, boss rush should be ridiculous because we can just keep stealing bosses every at least 6 waves, maybe more frequently. Okay, we got the coins, unfortunately. Instead of the all the Spirit Heart payouts, so that sucks. But and this guy's definitely gonna kill Gish. All right, that sucks. So we lost our other boss too, but we're gonna try and steal Mom. Hopefully we can get Mom. We have both key pieces, so we are gonna get to try it on Mega Satan too. I mean, let's just see the limits of what this item can do for us. And, oh, also, let's not die. That's kind of important, too. I don't know if I've mentioned that once or twice, but that's a big ol' no-no, if we could. I mean, we have the wafer, so I wouldn't think we would, but also... I've been told that, by, you know, parents, former lovers, teachers, that I can find a way to disappoint no matter what the situation. So we will absolutely see what the actual case is. Okay, let's go in here. You may as well get Pokego because as I referenced, all right, didn't really want that. We've swallowed our trinket, which is awesome. Never have to use keys on golden chests again. I don't think we're going to be getting a deal with the devil. 9% chance, you know, it exists. It's a possibility. It's unlikely, but we'll try anyway. And we are going to try to steal Mama. I guess I'm going to try and wait until her foot comes down just to make sure she's there. We'll see how this works. We get Mom. Is she just going to stomp us from time to time, or it just ended the fight? I guess we'll see in here. We got BBF. Sad Onion's probably what we're going with. We got My Reflection, and we have TNT, a crappy item. TNT. We'll go ahead and take Sad Onion. So every couple of waves, so like we're really weak right now, but every few waves we oh god, you scared the bajingus out of me. Every couple waves we should get more and more bosses, which should be awesome, I feel like. So it's going to take obviously a lot of waves. Well, I don't think, unfortunately, yeah, it's only 2, so it's going to be every 6 waves, which sucks because we're probably only going to steal bosses twice, and with the amount of damage that they're going to have done to them by other bosses, probably not going to, like, I'm trying to figure out if you, like, if you hit the equilibrium point of you are stealing bosses fast, and they're taking out waves faster than the waves can go. I guess a lot of that comes down to what bosses you're stealing. I can't help but notice we did not get Mom, which probably is just because it's very difficult to code that, but I would also, like, think that probably makes sense because I don't know how Mom would ever die. Her foot would come down on things, but you would never be able to shoot it. So you would just be like a daddy long legs for the rest of the game, which I'm fine with, but probably a little overpowered, so it makes sense that it is not a thing. Unfortunately, it also makes me, it gives me the sneaking, unfortunate suspicion that we probably will not be able to steal Mega Satan either. It will probably just end the fight, which is kind of a shame, but also we should try it on Hush, too, if we can make it there in 30 minutes. I know I'm doing Boss Rush now, and I'm not powerful, so, like, a non-powerful Boss Rush is a bad combo. But if we can make it out of this floor in decent time, make it through the next couple floors in decent time, we are about to get our charge back, which is good because I didn't want to use it on these enemies anyway. Let's hope the next wave are 2 very good bosses. Brownie might have been good just for the spawning potential of how many things it spawns for you, but really not that great. So let's hope that this next wave really just kills it. I can't help but feel like this is bad, so I want to wait one more wave. Like maybe like I'm trying to think, like we've gotten through most. I don't know why I became British. I have no idea why I became British. We've gotten through most of the poor waves. What do we got here? What do we got? We've got a Gertie. I'll go ahead and take Gertie. Oh, the bloat would have been great and obnoxious. Basically, I feel like anything with a brimstone laser is probably pretty strong. Okay, so we made it through that wave pretty quickly. Who is our other lover? Who is our other supporter? Who's our other boss that's here helping us fight the good fight? I don't see one. I do not see one. We're getting all the horsemen now. Oh, Carrying Queen would be so OP. I feel like, maybe I'm incorrect, but I feel like Carrying Queen would be OP because you could only hit it on the back and it's just going to run into things and deal damage. Carrying Queen, probably a great boss to steal with this. Angel Statue, I cannot speak. Also, probably not a terrible, familiar, probably not a terrible boss to grab just because, again, brimstone lasers, I think, are probably very powerful. Okay, hopefully we can get one more, like, hopefully there's enough waves of bosses that we can steal some more bosses. Because I can't help but notice, but we definitely, this wave would have sucked, so next wave we'll get to steal again. Next wave we'll steal again. Come on, something good. Be one more wave. Nice. Oh, you Mask of Infamy? That's gotta be good, right? Because even when the heart dies, the rest should continue, correct? Am I crazy? Gate probably would have been pretty good too. Okay, we're getting some good bosses. We're gonna be leaving this boss rush and this floor with some pretty good bosses. We really don't care about Nugget. Did you kill Mask of Infamy already? I'm trapped. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to take damage here, so that's kind of dumb, but Gertie trapped us. That's okay. We lost Mask of Infamy instantly. I want to know what made him reach his untimely end. Gertie, I don't think is going to be that good. Oh my god, he also, like, launches me. Oh, no! You son of a gun. He murdered Gertie. Right in front of my eyes. Okay, so like I said, portals. A charmed, frowning gaper. I can't help but hate those words that just came out of my mouth. We can fight a boss in that room if we can get back to full HP. Wishbone, not a bad item, and really, there's almost no downside to taking it right now, because isn't it just like, sometimes you get hit, you can spawn boys? Dude, I wonder if you could steal those little blue ball, the spike blocks that, like the ones we just got hit by like 17 times. Can I steal them? Okay, we have so many battery chargers that I should be stealing way more things, because the more things we steal, the more powerful the Jedi could never imagine that we become. Like, could we steal those things right there? That would be awesome. Any more batteries? No. So we'll hold this for the boss fight. This will be our boss fight, boy. I don't think we're going to get a deal with the devil, unfortunately, once again, but I've been proven wrong before. This room is weird, and I don't like it. I'm not a fan. Just can't say it's ever intrigued me. Give me, who do I want as a boss? What would be a great boss to steal? Mama Gertie, perhaps? If it works. The mom didn't work. I kind of put Mama Gertie in kind of a similar category, although it is on screen at all times, so it's a little different. But that may, like, whenever the freaking Void guy tries to do that, he just, like, breaks the game, so I don't know if that would be a similar situation. Let's check for second secret room, because I haven't been doing a very diligent job of that. Ace of Spades. 3 Spirit Hearts are great. Thank you so much. And let's see who we're going to be stealing. The Sister's Vis, I think... Oh, you only get 1, though. Also, still no damage upgrades, but that's okay. We're going to head down to the next floor with our Sister Vise. One sister. The Sister of Vis. Who hopefully is okay. Right now, really getting just walloped. So, oh, you gotta be joshing. Like, if you don't have a second person, can you still use brimstone lasers? Okay, my question has been answered. By the largest brimstone laser that I've ever seen with my young boy eyes. Please do not step on the spikes, my friend, because you will die. And I can't deal with it. I'm not ready to deal with that. If we had a charge here, I would have tested it out. Unfortunately, didn't have one ready. So many things I want to try to give my condolences to. So many things I cannot stop with the spikes, man. I can't. No, stop. The spikes have to stop. Dude, he's freaking rolling around everywhere. It's beautiful. That was the most disappointing shot I've ever seen in my entire life. He shot out 1 pellet. What's the deal, man? It's hard. I know. Sometimes I have trouble performing under pressure, too. It's okay, though. You'll survive. Please, this is too narrow for you to be attempting that. Please do not brimstone my boy. So, we're not quite ready for this boss fight yet because I want to steal Mom's heart. If we can steal Mom's heart, we may not be able to. So, we got to do 2 more rooms to do so. I mean, at the very least, I imagine this will just do what Mom did and we'll probably just beat the fight instantly. Probably will not get the heart to follow us just because I don't know how the heart would go on. Oh, boat movies. My favorite boat movies are Jaws, Titanic, Life of Pi. What movies have boat scenes? What's the one movie when they're like making the dudes in the boat and they're like making fun of him? Maybe we get Mom's heart though. I mean, that's awesome. We also get to deal with the devil, which is pretty cool. We will not become Guppy, unfortunately. Do you see I'm getting launched to the bottom of the screen? I can't help but feel like that's going to cause me to take some damage. Yep, eventually. I want to try to get Hush, but the only way we can do that is if I get a battery charge. And I don't really know how I would go about getting a battery charge. Hello. And we're definitely not going to get a 12-room charge in here. We could go down to the Hush fight, go to the shop, and just hope that the shop contains... Is Mom dead already? No, Mom's heart is not. Oh, God. We could just hope that the shop contains a battery charge. Or we can just get a battery charge to drop here and never have to worry about it again. So we're like maybe one of the strongest killing forces since like the 1992 U.S. military. Why that year? Do some research, my friend. Free Mongol, baby? Yes. I should have re-rolled them and tried to get a battery charge out of them. Thought about it a little too late, and that's okay, though. Okay, so am I going to go down to Hush Fight and just hope and pray that I will, but today I'm still just a Bill? Am I going to go down and hope and pray? Oh, my God. That is gross. I did not need to see the top of your strings. What do I want to do? What do I want to do? This was anti-birth. All right, so careful when you come into this room because... So, that was magic. You just witnessed a man levitate. You thought only Chris Angel could do that? Nope. I have the chosen one skills. Okay. We'll try Hush. And, like I said, fingers crossed, hoping and praying that we get a battery charge. And it should just end the fight. We'll see, though. We'll open these bad boys up. And we get a sack out of one of them. We get sack of sacks, which isn't going to do anything for us now, unfortunately. Grab 2 of spades. Should have used that earlier. And here we will absolutely be taking a Capricorn, because it's great. And it's making me a little sick when we enter a room and I'm jumping. And we will be taking Spoon Bender because it's also a wonderful item. And then head in here and battery charge. Why is there only... Are there always only 5 right here? Magician. I'm looking for... that's really not what I wanted when fighting the Hush. That is the very last thing I wanted when hiding the Fush. When fighting the Hush, unfortunately, we are screwed, and we're gonna have to fight the Hush. Hopefully, our friends don't die too quickly. There are gonna be so many bullets on the screen, I can't help but feel like they're gonna die decently quickly. So this might end up being, let's be an awful time. Okay, one's dead already. Also, he's excited, so that's gonna suck. Yeah, I could very well see this being an awful time. I have 4.43 damage. Now, the more damage I take, the more damage we'll be doing. I don't know why it thinks the fight is over. The music is playing post-boss sounds. It's okay, though. We do have butt bombs as well, so we can get some of those in there. Yeah, Mom's heart is going to get just hit with a lot of things. And so we're really... Where did the teratoma come from? We're really just hoping that Mom's heart wants to be in it for the long haul. Really, this like music is mostly just confusing me because it sounds like the fight is over when it has only just begun. I can't tell if Mom's actually like helping it anyway. I mean, like it's a little bit extra damage at the very least. So let's just go ahead and fast forward through this fight because this isn't nearly as exciting as I thought it was gonna be. The more teratomas you want to spawn, man, the better it is for me. I really thought we could get a battery charge, / would get a battery charge, and instead I am eating those words. The words, we're going to get a battery charge, eating them, munching on them right now. But hit me. I dare you. You can't touch me. I'm not even going to move anymore. I'm just going to sit right here, crack open a cold one with the boys. All right, hold on. I was cracking open a cold one with the boys. You don't understand, which really means I'm looking for my water because I am thirsty, and also I'm back on a diet, which means no beer. This is gonna be the longest Hush fight of all time. I'm so underpowered. Like the only thing we have going for us, literally, is nothing. Give me more damage. I need damage. I'm gonna stand here and hit you with. As much as I can, including this cube of meat, because I need extra damage. And also, I mean, we have the wafer, so the odds of us dying pretty low, like just with how much we've tanked thus far. And if I can get in here and do a little, oh god, a little lag. If I can do a little bit of extra damage with the cube of meat, I think it's probably in our best interest to do so because, I mean, I don't have that tight a schedule. It's not like I'm gonna die if I don't get done with this in like 3 seconds. But it's certainly a preference. Like, it's certainly... If I could choose between sitting in this fight for 20 minutes and sitting here for 5 minutes... Go in 5 minutes. Probably. I mean, it's a coin flip, but I'd probably go. I mean, it depends. I need to see what the matchup is, but typically... Oh, God, that dude tried to shoot me so fast. This I'm excited really sucks for this fight. I can't help but notice. Like, if we didn't have really good defensive items, this would, like, really suck. That's okay, though. Allow me to scratch my back. I turned off my fan like a dingus, and now I'm paying for it. You knew you would, David. You knew it was going to be hot. Since when is it cold in this room on a summer day? Never is. Always warm. All right, almost done. I can finally stop rambling, and we can get back to just being overpowered, and hopefully... I mean, we're definitely going to have a charge ready for Mega Satan. Oh, you don't understand. I was not really playing, so... I was doing almost nothing with my hands. I mean, I can't tell you what I was doing because I could go to jail for it, so... I was laundering money. I'm investing in the stock market illegally. Not really, though. Please don't call the cops. Okay, almost done, and Mom's heart did, in fact, survive through this entire thing, which is just great. Let's head up to the next floor and just be happy about life. We could go down to the void floor, get a bunch of guys. I would rather get Mega Satan still. That was my goal. I set that goal for myself, and if I don't come through, then I'm a loser. Completely and utterly. There's no avoiding it. If I don't do this, I hate my life. Okay, please, though. Hello? Oh, I didn't even see that the Widow was here. We're also getting to the point where, like, a lot of rooms are going to be bosses, which hopefully means we can just, Hello? Who is a... Oh, I was like, who is alive that is a bad boy? So Mom's Heart seems like the most overpowered boss we could have ever gotten because it's spawning teratomas and polycephalises and, I mean, that's mostly it. Eyeballs as well from time to time. It seems like probably the most overpowered boss you can get. But also we haven't gotten Mega Satan yet, so I don't want to eat them words too. Hopefully it works on Mega Satan and we don't have to fight said Mega Satan. Let's just go ahead and use this here because we have a battery charge. Oh my god, I'm really being launched to the bottom of the screen now. And I'm not a fan of it. We've gone the complete and utter wrong way as well. What do we got here? Perthrow? We'll take Perthrow with us. I think being able to change 4 items is better than getting a 5th item through Wheel of Fortune. Could be wrong, but that's just how I feel right now. We have so many things on our side that I don't think there's any chance we die. But I also... Oh, freaking... dude, look at it. Wishbone paid out. That's great. Hello. Well, you're not going to be using the book, but we can definitely Perthrow it. Where did my Perthrow rune go? Hello. Can't help but notice I had a Perthrow rune in my hand, and it's gone. I guess we're taking Wheel of Fortune again because the game didn't really want me to be happy. Did I use it accidentally like a stupid person? Does Wishbone, when it cracks, also take whatever card you were holding? The world may never know. I mean, if you know, then you know, but I don't know, so my world may never know, I guess, is it better. This is doing some weird things you probably are noticing with where bosses are being spawned. And I hate it. Because it's really catching me off guard when Monstro 2 is usually in the middle of the room, and instead he's right to my caboose. Let's see if we can get a battery charge in here. We do get a battery charge, so let's go ahead and steal these guys. If you got a chance to steal something, you steal it. That's what my grandma taught me, and it's the reason I've only been in prison 6 times in my life thus far, so got to give her a shout out for that. And the same applies here, I feel like, so why not keep trying? Any battery charges? Hello? Can't really see. Can't really see if there's a battery charge, so scared to use it. Any battery charge? No, we got a Hermit. We'll stick with Wheel of Fortune. These are the guys I want to try to steal, but we'll just go ahead and steal Isaac instead. Isaac's now my best friend. Should have opened that because could have very well been another battery charge. Okay, so we basically are just going to go on... We've opened the door. We're going to go on this floor. Dude, Lusty Blood is great, though. We're going to go on this floor until we get enough charges for our main item. Hello, I can't really see what I'm fighting. Oh, it's Daddy Longlegs, apparently. Once we have enough to fight Mega Satan, we're just going to go in. Okay, well, actually, we're just going to go right now because I can. Go ahead and enter here. We will see. Okay, I didn't really do that, but we're going to see. Mega Satan, you are mine. Okay, it literally just ends it. I I was gonna continue. Also, oh my god, it didn't end it. It made him our friend. But it launched me into the box. Not out of the box, my favorite television show from when I was a kid. It launched us into the box. Which means we probably could have had Mega Satan follow us around. I don't know, though. I could be wrong. Anyway, that's Condolences. Go, of course, check out the creators of this. Show them some love. If you like it, obviously way too overpowered. Needs a balance of some sort. I mean, I think that giving it the 12-room charge was their attempt at balancing it. It needs a little more, because being able to walk around with Mom's Heart for the rest of the game, like, we weren't even that powerful, and I never felt scared. Well, maybe once, but probably too overpowered to ever make it into the game, but at least fun. Sometimes it's fun to have nice overpowered runs every now and again. Yeah, give them some love. Obviously, if you guys have any mods that you want me to check out, leave some suggestions in the comments, because that's the easiest way for me to find these things, because I'm getting bored of scrolling through and just trying to find ones that look good. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy, make sure you subscribe to become a citizen of PlaycrastiNation today. And if you know anyone that you think would be a great Playcrastinator, go ahead and send them by, because we would love to have them. But with that, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. That was the worst, most annoying outro I've ever done. Okay!